F1 2017 career mode here on F1 2017. It is officially Saturday. It is midnight-ish. And we are here today for the Grand Prix of the USA. I kind of just want this out of the way, which is why I'm doing it right now. So, like I say, hopefully it won't be too bad. Qualifying wasn't as bad though. We got P6 actually, which was really surprising. I did not expect that. And like I say, earlier on today, when I did, well, in the last episode, shall I say, let's try and be professional here. In the last episode, we had a great race. We started P10. We got to P3 by the first corner due to a little slip and slide. Lewis Hamilton as well had a half spin which held up the rest of the field, which allowed us to get in third. Safety car came out and we were third. However, that didn't last very long because as soon as basically the next lap after the safety car had come in, we ran well wide at turn 1 and we struggled to get back on track, which cost us positions against the Red Bulls and the Force India of Sergio Perez. Now, for whatever reason, Sergio Perez came back to us. We had a battle with Max Verstappen as well, which resulted in Verstappen retiring. Ricciardo ended up with a puncture. Vettel had started lower down in the field and he got stuck behind Sergio Perez. And then we had a titanic battle with Lewis Hamilton where we were side by side for the whole of the first sector, but it resulted in terrible circumstances for Lewis Hamilton, and he retired from the Grand Prix after touching us through the Degners, which was a shame, but it was just one of them things. But we are here at the USA Grand Prix. We are starting in P6. I am looking forward to absolutely trying to get to, well, I want to do well. And also we just need to make sure we survive this, because we know. Oh, why did I do that? I like looking at the grid order. Yeah, we basically right, let's be patient. No rain. Turn 1. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Ooh, good luck. Aggressive strategy. Start this race. One thing I'm worried about with this track is the S's. I feel like this, well, to be fair, it's not just the S's, is it? There are places around here where I reckon, Alonso 5th, holy crap. There are places around here where I feel that we are going to struggle, penalty-wise anyway. 5 lights in America. Let's go. However, there is one thing I have to take into account for this race. I forgot in qualifying to turn the switch to the new engine, so I'm using what I normally use in practice. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out for us, but we're going to have to deal with it. Oh, that was a nice little move on Fernando. E5. Grosjean's got ahead of Fernando as well. Fernando just bogged down a little bit. Let's not forget as well, Kimi Raikkonen in this race is starting 12th. There's a Red Bull leading. We're ahead of Lewis Hamilton as well. I forget that. So once again, a bit of a topsy-turvy grid regarding cars that should be at the front out of position. I feel like Vettel is going to get that Red Bull at some point very soon. E5, not bad at all. We have got 2 areas of the engine in yellow. Romain Grosjean at Haas's home Grand Prix in a very strong P6. We're in P5, so we've made a position. So once again, it's going to be one of them cases where I'm not really expecting anything from this race because, you know, past experiences have led me to believe that I just don't have the pace around this track. We've got 54 laps to try and get another strong finish here for the Renault team. Car actually feels nice turning in. Didn't have that in qualifying or practice. Maybe fastest laps? Doesn't look like it. We do 39.3. We're actually pulling away from Grosjean. We're 1.4 seconds ahead. There's no rain in this race, it's going to be cloudy. I like the Red Bulls leading, I really do. How long is that going to last for? This is the first lap with DRS. We're not going to get DRS on Bottas. I don't believe Grosjean's going to get it on us. However, Fernando is going to get it on Grosjean. We know that McLaren has improved significantly since the Singapore Grand Prix. But he hasn't made any moves on Romain.
Vettel's just moved into first place.
Oh, Vettel's now passed the Red Bull, so Vettel now leads. He will shoot off into the distance, you'd imagine. Lap 4 out of 56. We're pitting on lap 11. That is our supposedly first pit stop of the day.
Gap to car in front is 2.3 seconds.
How's our fuel looking? It's gone up ever so slightly. I think once it gets to the 1.5 mark, we can then try and use the rich mix. Trying not to hamper the engine as much as I already am. But at the beginning, before I started the episode, guys, we bought an upgrade. Once again for the aero, so I'm hoping it'll be with us for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Having 2 updates on the car in consecutive Grand Prix do just nicely. Vettel 37.7.
Okay, gap to leader.
We're doing 39.5, so we're about 1.8 seconds off the pace. We're pulling away from Grosjean still, which is good. we've still got to think there's Hamilton and Raikkonen still to come through. The Force Indias as well. Can't rule them out. So we've definitely got our work cut out. Not losing that much time, but it's like a few attempts here, a few attempts there. What was the gap? 3.2? It's now 3.5. We lost another 3 attempts. But we're 3 seconds ahead of Grosjean. This is good. This is what we need. God help me if this was on strict corner cutting. That's all I could say. 50 laps to go of this race. We find ourselves in P5. We've only made 1 position. To be fair, it was a really bad start. Once again. Thought it might have been in contention there for any PB. Unfortunately, it didn't happen.
Vettel's in first place.
Yes, we know Vettel's in first place. He overtook a Red Bull, and he's now pulling away from him.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
2 Red Bulls once again running minus stern as they were in Japan before the incidents took place. Too bad. I'm not risking a drop off in performance around here just because I know we haven't got performance around here, so I'm just going to follow the strategy, see how it goes. Gap now, it is 4.2. We've got another 2 tenths, but I feel like we would have lost a little bit of ground there. Felt like towards the end of that first sector we were struggling. Very nice. I'll tell you what as well, with the new season as well, F1 2018, it'll be nice to have Germany back and also the French Grand Prix as well. Something that we've not had on an F1 game, unless you've been playing R-Factor, since, or iRacing, since F1 Championship Edition.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the ultra softs.
Trying to get these to the end now. Trying so hard not to get the corner cut rulings, but I'm cutting the corners anyway. It's like I just turned in too early, especially for that one. You saw me, I cut the cut the hairpin there completely. It's not a bad circuit, it's just a circuit I don't generally perform well at, which, you know, is obviously not that good. Yeah, we're starting to lose time in that final sector to Grosjean. Only by a 10th. Still not good enough. Back up to 4.8. That one felt better. Surprised at the gap that we've got compared to the rest of the field, you know. I mean, I think in quali we were 2.2 seconds off the pace. And still ended up 6th. We know Vettel's leading the race, you don't need to tell me that. It's old information, Jeff.
Okay, the pit window has opened. Pit window now open for you.
Ooh, Alonso's past Grosjean. No sign of anyone in the pit, so...
Gap to car in front is 7.7 seconds.
Okay, so for whatever reason, Grosjean seems to be the cork in the bottle. Now Alonso's passed, he's catching. Alonso clearly has some decent pace around here. I just have no answer to it. That's half a second he's just taken out of me. We're in the pits anyway. I think we're the only one pitted. No, there's someone else in the pits. It's a Haas that's pitted.
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit.
Magnussen pits. Lewis Hamilton sets new fastest lap of the race.
Get some heat into those tyres.
We come out in front of Hamilton, that's important. So Hamilton's down in 16th. So is he pitted or something? As we go round the outside of Felipe Massa. I really don't like the line the AI take there when they're defending. Here we go, Rich Mick's now going to sail past the Toro Rosso. Hulkenberg pits.
In the pits.
Hamilton right behind Danny Kvyat. Just go to the back to standard for you. Alright, Raikkonen's slowing down, he's got an issue. More woes for Ferrari. Hamilton's passed to Toro Rosso.
Okay.
Was it going to take him long?
1.8 seconds. We're a +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
We do a 37.8, which is not too bad. It's not fastest lap. It's not too bad. dirty air signs there. Got the move done, and we get DRS as well. Sergio Perez is ahead of us at the minute on super soft tyres. Ricardo 36-1. Improved to a 37.6. What strategy is Hamilton on? That is something I am desperate to know. Hamilton's pass signs. Find ourselves in P7 at the minute, 2 places away from where we were. There's a car in the pits. It is Kimi Raikkonen. So we're ahead of Raikkonen. Well, we were anyway. Of course, Raikkonen's got a slight issue with his car, whatever that may be. Pit crew might be able to fix it. Close in on Sergio Perez. I think Valtteri Bottas is just down the road, you know. And obviously he's going to be on fresh tyres now if it is Bottas. So he'll just pull away. We'll be going to about lap 24, I reckon. To the new personal best? No. We'll be pitting lap 24, yes I'm right. Sweet. I like it when that happens. It doesn't happen that often. So what's happened at the first corner? One's out. Roman Grosjean is out of the race. Oh, and he was looking so good as well earlier on, being in P6 behind me for a while. Hamilton getting ever closer. Oh, Perez, you don't need to take that line, pal. Oh, we were very wide going through there.
The leader is 26.0 seconds.
Okay, it's safe to say Raikkonen's problem's been fixed. Oh, me and Hamilton have collided, and I'm in the wall. Oh, we didn't need that. We did not need that.
New tyres and move on to a different strategy.
Come on, Jeff, come up with a different strategy for us. Well, our race is ruined.
Your lap times are falling off. We want you to pit in for repairs. Box, box, box.
Absolutely no grip through those corners. Oh, he's not suggested. Oh my god, how close was that? Absolutely gutted that me and Hamilton for second race in a row has collided. This time I'm the one to come off worse.
Go now.
Ninth place has to be our aim.
Only one stop to go. One stop
Can we
left
get
in this
there?
strategy.
That's the problem. I saw Hamilton duck in, so I thought, you know, it went back white, so I didn't think he was alongside me. Was there any... I mean, I doubt it. I mean, let's have a look at the race director. Incidents, Lewis Hamilton, warning, collision with me. Not good. Not good. So we find ourselves in P16. Chasing down Felipe Massa, who we made a dive bomb on earlier when we came out of the pits the first time round. was a very nice move. Ericsson defends well from Massa, but we get past a pair of them. Rich Mix now try and work our way back through the field somehow. Cars are quite evenly spread. New personal best, another 37.6, 4.3 behind Kvyat. We need a safety car now, really. I was in the safety car in what? Say that. I saw it in the last race, didn't I? Felt alright, wasn't too bad. Oh wow, we improved to a 37.2. Sweet. I like it when we get new laps. Massa has passed the Sauber. But we know the Williams doesn't really have that much pace on this game, or in this career at the minute. Raikkonen does a 35.7. My god, it's people who are doing the same strategy as me. They're going to be pitting for another set of ultras. I ain't. I don't think I've got another set of ultras. Oh, we came from a long way back there. We got the move done. No hanging about there. Just had to do what we had to do. Magnussen is there coming out of the pits. There he is, so Magnussen is a pit stop ahead of us. Magnussen was in 10th place. It's not good. Oh, there's our first warning. "24 laps, that's not bad." Lewis Hamilton definitely cost us a good result here. In Formula 1 you never know what will happen. Just hoping something will present itself. Of course, India's pitted as well. So these guys are making their second stops. Hulkenberg in the pits.
Nico is in the pits now.
Nico is some way ahead of us. He has a good chance of finishing in front of us in this race.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
Lap 26, 30 laps left remaining of this Grand Prix. We're not far away from half distance now. When are we due to pit? Lap 34, so in 8 laps time. we have the pace to stay in front of our teammate? This is the question here.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.8 seconds.
Tell you what, we've done really well to keep Magnussen within 1.8 seconds. As Magnussen starts to close in on the Toro Rosso of Sainz. The tyre's starting to drop off now. Got 8 laps to go before I pit though. I guess I could always put those other Ultra Softs back on and... But lap 36, to be fair, 20 laps on the super soft tyres is not bad, so yeah, I'm gonna forget I even considered that. Oh, Hulkenberg though, right behind me. He's my teammate, so I ain't gonna have to fight him too hard. Fresh tyres definitely winning out in this situation. I don't like being chased by my teammates. But it's not happened since Hungary. Vettel does a 34.7.
Gap to car in front is 2.0 seconds.
2.0 seconds, we've gained 3 tenths on him. I think it was 2.3 at one point. Touch the curb a little bit on the way out of the final corner, giving Hulkenberg a bit of a sniff. turn one, doesn't take it. Clearly being held up by the Toro Rosso. Hulkenberg's going for the move. Very nicely. Hulkenberg on much fresher tyres, so the advantage is with him. Ah, damn it, we hit the curb again. That's going to give Hulkenberg a massive run that was going into turn one. Hulkenberg gets the move done. Oh, that was stupid of me. That was absolutely stupid of me. I should just gave up, but I was still chose to fight my teammate, and I've binned it into the wall. We are out of the USA Grand Prix. I knew that was my fault. That's a rookie error. That is a rookie error from me. A disappointing Grand Prix to say the least. Started off so promising, and yet it's offered nothing.
So, another excellent win from Ferrari. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium. And as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari.
Both Red Bulls on the podium. Good result for them.
And after this round of the World Championship,
okay guys, so your classifications then for this. United States disappointing United States Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel wins the race. I can tell you again, I will not be doing this a late night stream again. Just didn't have a clear head. Vettel wins by 22 seconds in front of Daniel Ricciardo. Verstappen down to 3rd, Bottas 4th, Raikkonen 5th, Hamilton 6th, Ocon 7th, Perez 8th, Alonso 9th and Hulkenberg in 10th. So at least Renault score a point. Magnussen 11th, Sainz 12th, Van Dorn 13th, Kvyat 14th, Massa 15th, Ericsson 16th, Stroll 17th, Pascal Wehrlein in 18th, and obviously us and Grosjean out of the Grand Prix. Standings are as follows. Sergio Perez closes to within 10 championship now by 2 points in front of Vettel. Bottas moves up to 5th above Lewis Hamilton by 2 points. Very interesting. Verstappen moves above Hulkenberg now to 9th place. Fernando moves above Kvyat after another points finish for the McLaren driver. He is now level pegging with Massa and Van Dorn. Constructors, Ferrari have a 271 point lead over Red Bull, who move up to 2nd. Mercedes 3rd. Force India move down to 4th. We stay 5th, obviously. Haas up to 6th. Well, Haas 6th, McLaren 7th, Toro Rosso 8th, Williams 9th. I guess the only thing now is to see if we get the upgrade for the Mexican Grand Prix. Absolutely gutted that happened. And we're now drawing with Perez in the rivalry. Oh, whatever chance we had of moving teams has gone. Oh man, I'm gutted. I really am gutted. Right, hopefully we will have the upgrade that we want. We need this upgrade. Oh no.
Right. Some bad news on the development front. One of the parts failed quality control. We know how to fix it, but it'll take some extra resource. It's on hold for now, but
You've been working on it for 4 weeks, Chris. How did it fail? How much is it going to cost to repair? 675. We'll be lucky. We'll be lucky if we even. Oh, that's annoying. Chris, you suck. So once we get those two, that is the next one that we'll be buying. Might get that over winter, you know. That'll be useful. But anyway, guys, that brings this Grand Prix to an end. Thank you very much for watching. Do hit that follow button if you want to see more F1 content on the channel. I promise you, I'll be much more focused next time as well. I'll also be much more awake because, like I say, it's now 1:30 in the morning and I'm absolutely shattered. I should have done this, but I wanted this race out of the way. I thought I could have done it. I mean, to be fair, when I'm awake, I get a lot more corner cutting warnings. So I did really well in that department. I'm really happy with that. It's just everything else. Just went to pot. Yeah, you did, Spectre. Sorry, mate. It wasn't the best. 9 viewers. Thank you, Zero. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Tata Bone Zone. Hello. Welcome. Right, so thank you very much for watching, guys. Subscribe to the YouTube page, which is Raratron89, so you can catch up with the whole career mode so far. I do advise, you know, if you're into something to watch on a long-term basis and that you want to watch when you've got nothing better to do, just give it a try. Just give it a try, and we'll be back next time. Well, when I say next time, it's going to probably be a Monday evening. The Mexican Grand Prix. We will get Season 7 done next week. I can assure you of that. And we'll see what Season 8 holds in store. Will we be at Renault? Will we move on? It's probably more likely we're going to move to Renault after our very disappointing crash here. You know what, guys? I'm annoyed with myself, just simply because. Tone, hello to Tone, mate. I hope you're well. Thank you for dropping in. I hope, like I said, very unusual. I get hosted. It's weird. I love it. It's weird. This has never happened to me before. But yes. So Monday night we'll be back, like at least 4 hours earlier than what it is now, to do the Mexican Grand Prix. Hopefully we can make amends for this dreadful USA Grand Prix. Like I say, the incident with Hamilton, I should let Hamilton go instead of just trying to hold it around. And again with my teammate. So, like I said, just those two. If I was fully focused, I would have let him go. Just because it's like, I can see us hitting. I don't want us to hit. But unfortunately, it's just one of them things. It's going to get more weird. Unfortunately, I found you. Well, if you tune into another stream, I look forward to seeing how weird you can be. Let's give Zero a follow, just simply because. Oh, apparently I'm already following. Okay, that's alright. Alright guys, that's me done. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon for the next Grand Prix in Mexico, where we complete the tour. Well, it's not really. It's the midway point of the Tour of the Americas. Take care, guys.